Okay, let's get set up.
Clearance delivery KLM 1422. Our parking position is Terminal 1 Gate 40 with information Quebec. Request clearance.
KLM 1422. Information. Quebec is correct. Clear to destination airport via DP way. For Foxtrot departure route runway 33 after takeoff. Climb to 5000. Expect flight level 100. Transponder 22366. QNH 1014.
Clear to EHAM via ETY for Foxtrot climbing to 5000. Flight level 100 within 10 minutes after departure. Transponder 22366. KLM 1422.
KLM 1422. Repeat is correct. Contact ground on 121.8.
1.1.8 KLM 1422.
762 starts approved. Temperatures at 9. The QNH is 1009. Runway 27.
Stone 40 Mike, vacate next right, into the apron of Victor, parking stand 8.
Ground control 2037. Request taxi.
2037. Taxi via Tango Whiskey Delta Yankee Gate 1.
Via Tango Whiskey Delta Yankee to Gate 212037.
I'm out for the walk around.
Stone 40 Mike, vacate next right, into the apron of Victor, parking stand 8. EC639, taxi uniform, Honey Point Alpha 2.
Uniform Alpha 2, runway 27. Thank you. EC639.
Vacate right, into the apron of Victor, parking stand 5.
Victor for stand 5, 448.
Ground control, KLM 1422. Request startup.
KLM 1422. Startup is approved.
Roger, startup approved. KLM 1422. Roger, startup approved. KLM 1422.
Electric 43, vacate right at Foxtrot. Episode 42 might vacate next right, enter the apron at Victor, parking stand 11.
Next right, Victor, 1142 Mike.
027 Victor Foxtrot, contact Manchester 124.2 by.
1042, 027 Victor Foxtrot, goodbye.
Tap 25 Sierra, clear takeoff, 210 degrees 19.
Hi, here are some water bottles for you. The security and safety check are complete. Are we okay to start boarding?
Yes, we're ready.
Thanks. Clear to board.
Electric 43, proceed to Sierra.
I'm back from the walk around, everything looks good.
Correct, Bay, just crossing the control zone boundary now, no height restriction. Yeah, no further height restrictions, M74's on. Also, might report passing 2,500 feet. Full code for Zuma.
Ground control 1967. Request taxi.
1967. Taxi via Alpha Delta Gate 15.
Via Alpha Delta to Gate 151967.
Start approved, temperatures at 9, the Koenig is 1009, runway 27.
Stone 40 right, vacate next right, enter the apron at Victor, parking stand 8. 740 Mike, vacate next right, into the apron of Victor, parking stand 8.
Glide slow. Pull up. Wind shear. Wind shear. Wind shear. Terrain. Terrain. Pull up. Sink rate. Pull up. Terrain. Pull up. Don't sink. Don't sink. Too low. Terrain. Too low. Gear.
EC639, taxi uniform, Honey Point Alpha 2.
Too low.
Uniform
Terrain.
Alpha 2, runway 27,
Glide slow.
EC639.
Bank angle. Bank angle. Minimums. 500. 400. 300. 200. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10. Wind shear. Wind shear. Wind shear. Too low. Terrain.
Ground control, 3264. It's cleared off the runway. Request taxi for parking.
3264, taxi via Golf, Foxtrot, Charlie, gate 10.
Via Golf, Foxtrot, Charlie, to gate 10, 3264.
448, vacate right, into the apron of Victor, parking stand 5.
Victor, stand 5, 448.
Monitor radar display. Go around. Wind shear ahead. Wind shear ahead. Wind shear ahead.
Electric 43, vacate right to Foxtrot.
TCAS test. Pass.
So 42 Mike, vacate next right, enter the apron of Victor, parking stand 11.
Next right, Victor, 1142 Mike.
427 Victor Foxtrot, contact Manchester 124.2 by.
142, 027 Victor Foxtrot, Dubai.
Tap 25 to the air, clear takeoff, 210 degrees 19.
Pre-flight checklist, please.
Pre-flight checklist. Oxygen.
Tested 100%.
Tested 100%. Navigation transfer and display switches. Normal. Auto. Window mode. On. Pressurization mode selector. Auto. Flight instruments.
Heading 329. Altimeter 1013.
Checked. Parking brake.
Set.
Engine start levers.
Cutoff.
Pre-flight checklist complete.
Are you ready for the departure brief?
Go ahead.
Okay, that's going to be a standard pushback and start of the gate. Taxi route will be as assigned by ATC. It'll be a left seat takeoff using rated thrust, planning a flaps 5 takeoff, and TIs will be off. In the event of a malfunction prior to V1, I will call either reject or continue. Standard low speed reject procedures below 80 knots. Between 80 knots and V1, I will only conduct a high speed reject in the case of an engine fire or failure, a predictive wind shear warning, or if there is any other condition that makes the aircraft unable or unsafe to take into the air. I will simultaneously close the thrust levers, disconnect the auto throttle, apply maximum manual braking, verify the operation of the ITO auto brake, apply maximum reverse thrust, verify the extension of the speed brake and bring the aircraft to a complete stop and set the parking brake. We will then run the appropriate checklist and evaluate our options. If you could monitor my actions, make the standard rejected takeoff calls, including any abnormalities you observed before advising ATC. From V1, or if the call is continue, I will continue the takeoff as per the standard company procedure. We will climb to the MSA and track clear of the local terrain. We are under our maximum landing weight, so we are okay to make an immediate return. Okay, all going well. The departure routing will be via the assigned SIT, complying with our published speed and altitude restrictions. We will use NADP1. Flight directors are on, mine is master, yours is slave. Navigation radios are set, the NOTAMs and the aircraft defect log have been reviewed. Any questions, comments or concerns?
None.
Departure brief completed.
Postcode 40 right, vacate next right, and to the apron of Victor, parking stand 8. Postcode 40 right, vacate next right, and to the apron of Victor, parking stand 8. EC639, taxi uniform, holding point Alpha 2.
Uniform Alpha 2, runway 27, thank you, EC639.
Vacate right and to apron of Victor, parking stand 5.
Victor for stand 5, 448.
Here's the load sheet for you.
Thanks.
Achtung, dein Bein, bitte.
So 42 Mike, vacate next right, enter the apron at Victor, parking stand 11.
Next
Verify takeoff speeds.
27 Victor Foxtrot, contact Manchester 124.2 by
142, Delta 7 Victor Foxtrot, goodbye.
Tap 25 there, clear takeoff, 210 degrees 19.
Cockpit to ground.
Go ahead.
Please disconnect the GPU and air conditioning unit.
Roger. Disconnecting the GPU and air.
Cockpit to ground.
Go ahead.
Are we clear to pressurize the hydraulics?
Roger, you are cleared to pressurize the hydraulics.
Thanks.
Captain, the GPU and air are disconnected.
Thanks.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on board this flight. To help us achieve an on-time departure, please step in from the aisle while stowing your cabin baggage or waiting to take your seat to allow other customers board the aircraft behind you. When stowing your hand baggage, please use the space in the overhead lockers for larger items. Smaller items should be stored in the area underneath the seat in front of you. If you are seated in an emergency exit seat or personal items must be placed in the overhead locker, the floor area around you must be completely clear for takeoff and landing. Mobile phones and all other personal electronic equipment must be switched off now. The use of certain portable electronic devices, including mobile phones, is not permitted during the flight as they can interfere with the aircraft.
It's cleared off the runway.
However, devices equipped with flight mode or the equivalent may be used. Flight mode must be selected now before the device
Golf
is stopped.
Foxtrot Charlie Whiskey Delta, gate 6322.
Ladies and gentlemen, a very warm welcome aboard this Boeing 737 from the flight deck.
62 starts approved, temperatures at 9, the QNH is 1009, runway 27.
Stone 40 Mike, vacate next right, enter the apron at Victor, parking stand 8. Stone 40 Mike, vacate next right, enter the apron at Victor, parking stand 8. ET639, taxi uniform, holding point Alpha 2.
Uniform Alpha 2, runway 27, thank you, ET639.
448, vacate right into the apron of Victor, parking stand 5.
Victor for stand 5, 448.
Hey guys, all packs are on board. Are we clear to close?
Yes, you're clear to close.
Thanks, see you up there.
Ground control, KLM 1422. Request startup and pushback.
KLM 1422. Startup is approved.
KLM 1422.
Before start checklist to the line.
Before start, checklist to the line. Fuel 6.7 tons. Pumps on. Passenger signs on. Windows
Locked.
locked. MCP
V2 is 144. Heading 327. Altitude 5000.
checked. Takeoff speeds
V1 is 128. VR is 133. V2 is 144.
checked. CDU pre-flight.
Completed.
Rudder and aileron trim.
3 and 0.
Taxi and takeoff briefing.
Completed.
Before start checklist completed to the line.
Before start checklist below the line.
Flight deck door closed and locked. Anti-collision light on. Before start checklist complete.
So 42 Mike, vacate next right, enter the apron at Victor, parking stand 11.
Next right, Victor, 1142 Mike.
027 Victor Foxtrot, contact Manchester 124.2 by.
142, 027 Victor Foxtrot, goodbye.
Tap 25 there, clear takeoff, 210 degrees 19. Patrick 43, proceed to Sierra.
Sequence is 2 then 1.
Check.
Start engine 2.
Starting 2. Oil pressure.
Strike Bay, just crossing the control zone boundary now, no height restriction. Cleared over the height restrictions and so forth on and also Mike, report past 2,500 feet. 404 on Mike.
Starter cutout.
Start engine 1.
Starting 1.
Something to do, not improve. Temperatures
Please
at
have your
9
full and undivided attention while the cabin crew
009
points out some of the safety features on board this Boeing 737 Next Generation series aircraft.
Oil
On
pressure.
this aircraft there are 8 emergency exits, each of which is clearly marked with a red exit sign. Floor low power markings running along the cabin aisle will illuminate the darkness and guide you to the nearest exit in an emergency.
Taxi by Whiskey,
There are 4 main doors,
controlling position,
1
runway 3,
1 left and 1 right.
position,
2
contact
doors to the rear of the cabin,
118,
1 left and 1 right. There are 4 overwing exits to the center of the cabin, 2 left and 2 right. Please take a moment to locate the exit nearest to you, bearing in mind that the nearest usable exit is
Touchdown 40 Mike, vacate next right, enter the apron at Victor,
Fasten
parking
your
stand
seatbelt and
8.
put the nut around into the buckle. Pull firmly on the strap to secure it around your waist, and to open, lift the buckle cover, which should be facing away from you. In the event of sudden loss of cabin pressure, individual oxygen masks will automatically drop from the panel above your head. If this
Starter
happens,
cut
remain
out.
seated and pull down firmly on the mask to start the flow of oxygen. Place the mask over your nose and mouth and breathe normally. Secure the mask using the strap, and others traveling with young children, please attend to your own mask first. Your life jacket is under your seat or in the panel above your head. When instructed, remove the cover and place the jacket over your head. Bring the strap to the front of the jacket, clip and pull the strap tightly to secure it around your waist. Only when outside the aircraft, pull sharply on the red toggle to inflate it. There is a mouthpiece on either side for further inflation or deflation, and each jacket is equipped with a light. Further information may be found on the in-flight safety card. Your captain invites you to read this card carefully before departure. Before departure, we are asking you to ensure your seatbelt is securely fastened, your tray table is up and stowed,
Flight controls
and
check.
window blinds are fully open. Ladies and gentlemen, we would like to thank you for your attention, and we wish you a pleasant flight.
Center.
Check.
Full up.
Easy 639, taxi uniform.
Full down.
Alpha 2.
Uniform Alpha 2.
Center.
Check.
Full left. Full right. Center.
Check.
Before taxi checklist, please.
Before taxi checklist. Generators on. Probe heat on. Anti-ice off. Isolation valve. Auto engine start switches. Continuous. Recall checked. Auto brake. RTO. Engine start levers.
Idle detent.
Flight controls.
Checked.
Dispatch clearance.
Checked.
Before taxi checklist complete.
Ground control, KLM 1452, request taxi. KLM 1422, taxi via Whiskey, Echo to holding position, runway 33. When on position, contact tower 118.3.
By Whiskey, Echo to holding position, runway 33, tower 1118.3, KLM.
Clear on the left.
Clear right.
Hold your position, stand by.
Hold in our position, 3264.
Vacate right into the apron of Victor, parking stand 5.
Victor, stand 5, 448.
Lufthansa 4611, just hold position, earliest airborne time 51.
Before takeoff checklist, please.
Flaps.
Flaps 5, green light.
Stabilizer trim.
6.0 unit.
Before takeoff checklist complete.
Tax 472, report your stand.
Gemstone 05 Mike, ready for departure.
Tax 472, standby break, Gem 05 Mike, hold position.
Holding 05 Mike.
Tax 472, taxi uniform holding point Alpha 2. Liverpool Tower, hello, it's RAPEX 761 with you, localizer established at 7.3.
RAPEX 630, clear to land, 210 degrees 19.
Clear to land, RAPEX 630.
RAPEX 761, continue approach 1 ahead, 210 degrees 19.
Continue, RAPEX 761.
Tower 323, on holding position, runway 33, 323, line up runway 33, lining up runway 33323.
Tower 7042, runway 33, on final, request landing.
7042, clear to land runway 33, final approach speed, QNH 1014.
Clear to land runway 33, final approach speed 7042.
323, wind 090 at 14, fly runway heading, when airborne contact departure on 122.1, runway 33, cleared for takeoff, good flight. Runway heading to departure on 122.1, cleared for takeoff, 33323.
Tower KLM 1422, on holding position 33.
KLM 1422, hold your position, I'll call you.
Holding our position, KLM 1422.
So 05, Mike, clear takeoff, 210 degrees 18.
Clear takeoff 05, Mike, right.
RAPEX 630, enter the open to Victor, park stand 8.
Speedboat 189 after the Lufthansa A300 departs, line up 27 right.
Yeah, shuttle 6 Tango, just still a small technical problem. We're going to have to stay in this position for a couple more minutes at least.
Okay, can you taxi? I want to take you on the runway and off again, otherwise it's going to hold up everybody behind you.
Yeah, no, sorry about that. We can't. We've got a park brake problem.
Okay, fair enough. You just let me know when you can move.
Yeah, we'll do. Sorry about that.
Speedboat 982, Golf contact London 118.82.
118.82, Speedboat 982, got back.
Malaysian 3, clear for takeoff 27 right, 1230, 15 north.
For takeoff 27 right, Malaysian 3.
1422. Line up runway 33. Lining up 33 KLM 1422.
Before takeoff procedure.
Check.
Approaching 3-3. On runway 33.
KLM 1422. Wind 090 at 14. Fly runway heading. When airborne, contact departure on 122.
Set takeoff thrust.
Runway 33, cleared for takeoff. Good flight. Runway heading. Departure control on 122.1. Cleared for takeoff.
Thrust
3
set.
KLM 1422.
80 knots.
Checked.
V1. Rotate. Positive climb.
Gear up. Engage LNAV.
LNAV.
Ronex 06, where do you want to start?
We want to start just to on the west side of the Isle of Dogs, ma'am.
Ronex 06, enter the London City Zone VFR not above 2,000 feet, hold on the north side of City Airport. There will be traffic to depart runway 28.
Back up.
Roger, cleared VFR not above 2,000 to the zone to hold north of the airfield, Ronex 06. 25 up and copy that traffic. Completion of this orbit of the dome, we can depart to the north high as required.
Thanks, I'll call you back in a moment.
Copy.
Departure control KLM 1422 with you on 3000 for 5000.
KLM 1422, cleared via EGBB for Foxtrot departure route, descent to 3000.
Cleared via ETY for Foxtrot descent to 3000. KLM 1422.
1000 to level.
Good afternoon, Ruben 314 passing 1600 to 3000 on Dover 3 takeoff.
Ruben 314, 10 fellows, Hawk Island, maintain altitude 3000 feet on reaching. Turn right heading 140.
Getting 3000 feet on reaching, right heading 140 with Island Ruben 314.
Golf Zulu Victor traffic for you, a Robinson helicopter, 12 o'clock to range 2.5 miles. Right to
Speed
left,
checked, flaps 1.
feet routing towards 7 Oaks.
Is that flaps?
Speed checked, flaps up.
Roger that, copy.
After takeoff checklist.
After takeoff checklist. Engine bleeds. On. Packs. Auto. Landing gear. Up and off. Flaps. Up. No lights. After takeoff checklist. Complete.
Golf Hotel India Romeo Echo. My apologies for keeping you waiting. Got your message, ma'am.
Romeo Echo, sorry to interrupt you. We're at TA7 out
Happy
of
to release the cabin crew?
At
Yes.
1500
Check.
feet. We're just in the Swanley area to take a couple of photographs. We'll stay below 1500 feet, keep out of your way, and call you when leaving your zone.
Golf Romeo Echo, squawk 7053, London QNH 1028 Boulevard.
Romeo Echo 70531028.
Golf Romeo Echo, the traffic that's leaving the big and overhead at 2,200 feet and AA5.
Romeo Echo, copy.
Kelly speed 210.
again. KLM 1422.
KLM 1422. Cleared via EGBB for Foxtrot departure route. Descend to 3000. On X06, traffic information for you at 20 square on, just slightly right of the 12 o'clock range, 2 miles opposite direction 1000.
Morning 06, lucky.
Please 25 Alpha traffic to you at Seneca, just right of the 12 o'clock, 2 miles opposite direction, indicating 1,600 feet.
25 Alpha, that traffic vehicle, we're just taking up the northeasterly track, we're on scene and require the height when convenient.
Roger, they're actually on scene to fair, are you?
A7, it's just slightly south of that current location.
Roger, have you any idea how long you're likely to be there?
Negative, it could be quite a lengthy job I'm afraid, and it could be travelling east or west of London.
Okay, that's fair enough, I'll try and see what I can sort out for you then.
Understood. Maintaining 1,000 feet current location until clear.
Okay. Aircraft 2180, descend altitude 3,000 feet. The information is kilos and city QNH 1029.
Descending to 3,000 feet 1029 and information kilo 2180.
Romeo Echo.
Romeo Echo.
Romeo Echo, we're back in the Rochester area and up your way to the Scoop 7000. Thanks for your help.
Romeo Echo, roger today, see you.
Request direct ETY KLM 1422.
KLM 1422. Cleared to intercept EGBB. VOR. Right turn to heading 140. Maintain present altitude.
Clear direct ETY VOR. Right turn to heading 140. Present altitude KLM 1422.
American 105 heavy joint coming through 3000. American 105, hello to you, there's no speed restriction, climb to maintain altitude 6,000 feet. Climb to maintain 6,000 feet, American 105.
Speed 202, initially hold at London Bridge, please. It won't be a long delay.
Hold at London Bridge, speed 2.
Suffix 312 Golf. The Sydney QNH 1028 millibars, contact Sydney Tower 118.07. Bye-bye.
028 and to 11807. Say what you got, bye-bye.
X06, remain at the southern tip of the Isle of Dogs, please, to be a Fokker 50 to depart runway 28 to London City.
Roger, remaining current position, still advised, Loming 06.
Tim, good morning, helicopter Topcat 01.
Topcat 01, stand by, I'll call in.
Thames radar, helicopter Golf Golf Sierra Foxtrot Charlie with you.
Golf Golf Sierra Foxtrot Charlie, good morning. Continue along the river, report approaching London Bridge. There'll be just a short hold.
Report approaching London Bridge, Foxtrot.
Ribbon 444, turn right, heading 070.
Go right 707, Ribbon 444.
070.
070.
Departure control 1546. With you, passing flight level 65 to flight level 110.
1546. Radar contact. Climb to flight level 110.
Climbing flight level 110. 1546.
That's 25 Alpha is leveling 4,000 feet, and I do need to move west if available to south end of the valley.
Please 25 Alpha, roger. It may mean that you need to go between 3,000 and 4,000 feet to do that. Because at 4,000 feet may well be a bit too high for Heathrow's inbound. We'll see how it goes. Let me know before you move west of City Airport.
That's copied, and height as required by yourself to fit in. Our lowest operating height realistically is 2,000.
Foxtrot Charlie, just approaching London Bridge.
Golf Foxtrot Charlie, well, just hold at London Bridge and I'll call you back very shortly. I'm just waiting for one to land at City Airport.
Okay, Foxtrot Charlie.
Golf Foxtrot Charlie, change fork 7060.
7060, Foxtrot Charlie.
Please 25 Alpha is option.
Please 25 Alpha, thank you.
25 Alpha, if you're happy, I'll be taking tight to right-hand orbit to current location.
Tight right-hand orbit makes me very happy, man.
Me too.
KLM 1422 request flight level 80.
KLM 1422, climb to flight level 80.
Climbing to flight level 80. KLM 1422.
Do you want to operate north or south of the river? I'll have traffic inbound to Battersea along the river shortly.
25 Alpha, we're just drawing to completion here, so if available, we can remain south of the river and move to the Isle of Dogs, just to hold in case this job comes off we were talking about earlier.
That's approved, not above 1,500 feet.
Not above 1,500 feet, thank you, 25 Alpha.
KLM 1422, descend to 3000.
Descend to 3000, KLM 1422.
Transition.
Set standard.
Standard set. Passing flight level 065. Now.
Check.
Juliet Tango, unidentified traffic, just crossing at some race course going west, no height or type information.
Thank you very much, looking.
Heli speed 24 ident, London QNH 1028 millimars.
Happy to release the cabin.
Yes.
Check.
And ladies and gentlemen, you may now use your laptop computers and other portable electronic devices.
Roger, you can go, take up a westerly track and then cross the river at London Bridge, operate east of Vauxhall Bridge, not about 1,500 feet.
Roger, not about 1,500, route west to London and then transit north, operating east of Vauxhall.
KLM 1422, descend to 3000, UNH 1019.
Descend to 3000, KLM 1422. Request directed EGBB, KLM 1422.
KLM 1422, clear to intercept SIVDA intersection. Turn to heading 080. Expedite descent to 3000, UNH 1019.
Clear directed EGBB intersection, heading 080. Expedite descent to 3000, KLM 1422. Departure control, British Air.
Tune the navs.
Roger. Set.
Hi, flight deck.
Hi, it's Peter at L1. How can I help you?
Hi, could you bring us some water, please?
Okay, I will bring the drinks up in a minute.
Hi guys, here are the drinks.
Thanks.
You are welcome.
(1,000 to level).
Maintaining flight level 309 on standard.
Checked.
You have control?
I have control.
Are you ready for the approach brief?
Okay.
The arrival routing will be via the ATC assigned star, complying with all published speed and altitude restrictions. For an ILS approach, planning a flap 30 leg. VREF is 142. Final approach fixed altitude is 1320 feet. Decision altitude is 89 feet. Missed approach altitude is 2000 feet. Taxi route in will be as assigned by ATC. We will be arriving at a gate. We will use the APU, but please delay the start until my command as we have a long taxi in. Descent speeds and navigation radios are set. Airport NOTAMs have been reviewed. Any questions, comments or concerns?
None.
Approach brief complete. I have control.
You have control.
Descent checklist please.
Descent checklist. Pressurization. Landing altitude is 0 feet. Recall checked. Auto brake off. Landing data.
VREF 142 minimums 89 feet.
Checked. Approach briefing
Completed.
Descent checklist complete. 1000 to level. The cabin is secure.
And ladies and gentlemen, in preparation for landing, please return to your seat, ensuring seatbelts are securely fastened, your tray tables are stowed, armrests are down, and window blinds are open. Please ensure your cabin baggage is stowed securely. All portable electronic devices must be confirmed in the flight safe or airplane mode. Laptop computers and larger portable electronic devices must now be switched off and stowed away securely. In order to comply with safety regulations, the cabin crew will now complete a final check of the cabin. Please have any used service items that you may have accumulated during the flight now ready for collection. Thank you.
Localizer alive. 5,000. Glide slope alive.
Set altimeters, please.
1013. Set. Passing. Altitude 4,100.
Approach checklist.
Altimeters
1013.
1013. Approach checklist complete. Now.
Check. Flaps 1.
Speed checked. Flaps 1. Transition 1000 to level. Radio altimeter alive.
Flaps 5.
Speed checked. Cabin crew, seats for landing. Cabin is seated. Flaps 5.
Gear down. Flaps 15.
Gear down. Speed checked. Speed brake up. Flaps 15.
Flaps 30.
Speed checked. Flaps 30.
Landing checklist.
Landing checklist. Engine start switches.
Continuous.
Speed brake.
Armed.
Landing gear.
Down.
Flaps.
Flap 30, green light.
Landing checklist complete. Final approach fixed. Height checked. Missed approach altitude set.
Cleared.
Checked. stable.
Approaching 36 right.
Runway
500. Approaching minimums. 100 minimums.
Landing.
Checked.
40, 30, 20, 10.
Speed brake up. Reverses normal.
Long landing. Long landing.
Auto brake disarmed.
Checked.
60 knots.
Checked. Okay to clean up.
Checked.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our destination.
Master caution, anti-ice.
Check.
Fasten until the aircraft has come to a complete stop. The captain has switched off the seatbelt sign and the main passenger door has been opened. Before leaving us, please remember to collect all your personal belongings by checking the overhead lockers and the seat pockets in front of you. Please be extra careful when opening overhead locker, as cabin baggage may have moved during the flight, could fall out and cause injury. Smoking is not permitted until you leave the terminal building, and you are also reminded that smoking is illegal on the ramp. Before your next flight with us, have a look at the website where you will find the best deals on flights.
Start the
car
APU.
hire,
Starting
and travel
APU.
insurance. Once again, thank you for flying with us today. It has been our pleasure to have you on board, and we look forward to welcoming you on board another one of our services in the very near future.
3 minutes.
Lights and doors.
Cabin crew disarm doors and cross-check. Doors disarmed, APU on the boss.
Shutdown checklist, please.
Stand by.